So this is a quick preview video for tomorrow's game, Bournemouth v Tottenham in the Premier League at 12:30. The first game of the day again, and Tottenham are playing away. So I'm going to be taking the trip down there in the morning. Now, basically, Tottenham only need 2 points in the Premier League to guarantee a top 4 place in the Premier League this season. We only need 4 points from the remaining 2 games to finish third. So if we got a win tomorrow afternoon, then we would only need 1 point at home to Everton on the final day of the season. Team news for Tottenham: Serge Aurier, Harry Kane, Eric Lamela and Harry Winks all remain out. Jan Vertonghen is out as well after his head injury on Tuesday night at home to Ajax. Heung-min Son returns from suspension. Obviously, he's back in the Premier League. And so does Vincent Janssen, who was not in the Champions League squad. So he is back for the Premier League tie. Now, Bournemouth team news, they do have an awful lot of injuries, same as Tottenham. Actually, they've got more. Lewis Cook, Charlie Daniels, Simon Francis, Diego Rico, Junior Stanislas and Andrew Sermon all remain out. And David Brooks, Dan Gosling, Adam Smith and Dominic Solanke all faced late fitness tests. Now, obviously, it has been a bad week for Tottenham last weekend, losing at home to West Ham and obviously losing the Champions League first leg semi-final tie at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So 2 defeats in a week. Not the best at all. We do need to get back to winning ways. As I've said, 4 points to secure third in the Premier League, and that is what we really hope for. But of course, Pochettino and co do have this semi-final in mind. Wednesday night, Champions League semi-final, second leg, away in Amsterdam, obviously playing Ajax. And what do we do? What does he do? Play our best 11 in the Bournemouth game in hope that we get the 3 points in the Premier League, so to kind of secure a 4th place tomorrow and to get that Champions League place for next season? Or do we rest players like Heung-min Son for Wednesday's game? It is a difficult one. I think that we might see Sonny for part of the game. I don't think he will play all 90 minutes because we really do need him for Wednesday's tie. And I just hope that we get the 3 points, and I'm going to be very greedy here. Of course, we want to go through to the Champions League final, and we want the 3 points tomorrow. So come on, you Spurs. So Tottenham are currently sitting in third place in the Premier League, having played 36 Premier League matches, winning 23 of them, drawing 1, losing 12. We've got 70 points at the moment, and Bournemouth are sitting in 14th in the Premier League, played the same amount of games, 36. They've won 12, drawn 6, lost 18, and they are sitting on 42 points. So some interesting facts head-to-head, Bournemouth v Tottenham. Bournemouth haven't actually won a game at home since January 19. What's that, nearly 4 months ago. Tottenham have lost their last 5 away games, so something has to give. And of course, Tottenham don't draw many matches, only drawn 1 this season at home to Arsenal. Interestingly, Tottenham are unbeaten in all 7 Premier League meetings with Bournemouth, 6 wins and 1 draw, and Tottenham have only actually conceded 2 goals in the Premier League against Bournemouth in those 7 matches. Tottenham have got a very impressive record against Bournemouth in the Premier League. They average 3.1 goals per Premier League game. That is the best against any Premier League sides that Tottenham have faced. Now, before Tottenham met Bournemouth in the Premier League, the sides have only ever met once in their history in competitive competition. That was back in 1957 when Bournemouth won an FA Cup tie 3-1 at home. Throughout the whole of 2018, Tottenham only lost 11 competitive games. Tottenham have actually equalled that record already in 2019, and we are only in May. We have lost 11 competitive games already this year. Now, obviously, Spurs are going for that 3rd place spot, or at least top 4. But Tottenham have actually lost 12 Premier League games so far this season. Only 2 teams have lost more and still finished in the top 4. Chelsea did it in the 97-98 season with 15 defeats, and Everton did it in 2004-2005 season with 13 defeats. Now, Heung-min Son has actually scored 5 goals in his last 4 games against Bournemouth. His joint highest tally against a single club along with Watford. So, of course, Tottenham are playing Bournemouth tomorrow, but what's happening with the other clubs challenging for the top 4 places? Tottenham are the only team out of the 4 chasing for 3rd and 4th position to be playing on Saturday. The other 3 are playing on Sunday. Chelsea actually play Watford at Stamford Bridge 2 p.m. on Sunday. Manchester United also have a 2 p.m. kickoff. They play away at Huddersfield, and then Arsenal actually play on Sunday at 4:30. I actually think that all 3 of those clubs will pick up 3 points. So at this stage of the season, it is absolutely vital that Tottenham get the 3 points tomorrow. It really, really is. We do not want to be worrying about a top 4 place on the last day of the season at home to Everton. That could be a very difficult fixture. And let's face it, with the squad that we have, with the manager we've got, with the fact that we have reached semi-final of the Champions League this season, and with our brand new stadium as well, we need Champions League football next year. So let's just make it happen and get behind the team and cheer them on, and let's hope that we get the 6 points in these 2 matches. Now, if you like to bet on football matches, particularly Tottenham, Coral are actually offering quite good prices for Spurs to win. They are actually expecting a Tottenham win. You'd actually get 13-2 on a 1-0 Tottenham win, 6-1 on a 2-0. So they're probably fancying a 2-0, a 2-1 to Spurs. If I was going to put a prediction in, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Tottenham win. Interestingly, Heung-min Son to score first, 2-1, 25-1. I think that would be a good bet. If you went for Callum Wilson to get the first goal, Bournemouth to win 2-1, that is 65-1. Tottenham are certainly the favourites with all of the betting companies. So let me know in the comments section below what you think the score will be. What is your prediction? And if you were Pochettino, what lineup would you put out for tomorrow's match? Bearing in mind that we have got this very, very important semi-final, 2nd leg in the Champions League on Wednesday night. Let's hope for a result in both matches. Come on, you Spurs.